What's up, YouTube? I'm back. Matt Blake Jr. here with you, hosting another Bus Official vlog. So let's get it started. Today we got something very special for you guys. We're going to update you on something that we've been working on, and we actually got in contact with a web developer that goes to our college here in Virginia. Awesome. So I'm here with Frank, and he's going to tell us a little bit about what he does, and yeah, so take it away, Frank.
Yeah, so my name's Frank. I'm here a student at SVU. I've been building websites for about 2 years now. Currently started my own agency about a year ago, and been taking off launches with that. Been working on multiple clients, and just recently partnered with Google, helping us with our host and everything. So things have been really great. And I heard what is going on over here with Matt and his team, so I had to jump on and help them out with their website.
Skill set, you actually can do a lot of unique things with a website.
Yeah.
And a lot of things that aren't necessarily, they're not like a conventional standard website.
Mm-hmm.
I know we haven't brainstormed yet about like what we're gonna do for a website, but what were some like what were just kind of some ideas that you had that you saw in our website?
Yeah.
Like with our product.
I would say like these kind of websites, especially with fashion companies, they're probably my favorite kind. They're very minimal. They're more on the creative side with web design. You know, when you think of a website, a lot of times people think of that corporate standard where it's very block, very boring. It's your average website. You know, it gets the job done. However, I like to specialize more on a creative end, so trying to be on edge with some of the technologies that our web browsers provide. One of those is WebGL, which pretty much just means that I can render graphics on your browser. So, for example, being able to play a video game on your web browser is an example of some of the technologies that WebGL allows you to do. For any gamers out there, RuneScape is a form of WebGL. And just being able to use that technology in websites allows us to do a lot. Some of the ideas that I was even thinking with your product was allowing the user to be able to experience the product as they're going through the website. So as they're scrolling through, they'll be able to see the hat being taken apart and being putting new patches on, putting buttons on, and changing, seeing a dynamic website, something that's interactive, eye-catching, compared to just plain pictures, but instead an actual model for the user to witness before they go ahead and buy it.
That's awesome, yeah. And that's, when he told me that, I didn't even know that was possible. But like, I mean, the more I think about it, it makes sense. I mean, you basically with coding, you kind of create your own world. But
yeah, you're able to pretty much do, a lot of times, like with some of my clients, like I get these designs that they build, and I'm just like, all right, that's cool. But you realize you can do a lot more. And that always blows people away, because you know people aren't taking advantage of this, but this is something that I hope to take advantage of with you guys. So.
Awesome. Thank you, Frank, for being on board.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you for coming on the vlog. So down below in the description there will be a link to what WebGL actually is, so you can see for yourself what we're planning on using for our website and what Frank is planning on using for our website, and also his social media. So follow him. He's awesome. He's a dope dude. He's like, he's a great guy. He's humble. He's very professional. And if any of you guys are thinking of a startup, I would highly recommend Frank to help out with your websites and whatever it is.
Well, thanks, Matt. It was
Yep.
great being here.
Frank and I actually became friends with each other earlier on in the school year, and I honestly had no idea he had the talents and abilities that he has with WebGL and just making websites in general. And it just comes to show that, like, if you're nice to everybody, if you're friends with everyone, it'll all come back to you. It doesn't necessarily mean that the next person that you become friends with is going to help you with your business, but you never know. You never know if they're going to help you with your business. You also never know what they're going through. Everybody goes through things. Everybody's struggling. Everybody just needs a little bit of positivity in their life. So if you just go out, be nice to everybody, because you never know what comes back. And that's just a little thought for today. I just want to say thank you again for your love and support. And until next time.